a Labrador, and he's been doing some lead training with his owner, and he's a really good boy on the lead. He's learned now to walk next to her, but he gets a little bit triggered when he sees other dogs. So what we've done today, we've put on the figure of 8, which you can see there. Figure of 8 lead, which basically goes around the back of the skull, as you can see on top there, and he's secured with a rubber bung. Some of them have them little tags on them, they're not very good, they come loose really quick, but the rubber bung ones are very good. And then it goes over the nose and under the jawline, so it's away from the tracheae. A lot of people worry about dogs pulling on the throat, doesn't do that. And as you can see, it brings a lot more control, because when you've got control of the dog's head on a walk, they're in a much better place. So he has rubbed along the ground to try and get it off, because it's new to him, and the only time I don't mind that so much, but if he scratches it with his paws to try and get it off, that's when they can get hurt. So like little scratches. So if he starts to do that, which he hasn't done, I'll just pull up like that, and it will just stop him from trying to grab with his paws. But as you can see, he's walking extremely loose lead. I'm trying to wait to see if we see another dog, but chances of that happening, we'll see. Whenever you want it to, it never does happen, does it? But yeah, it's a really good tool in teaching a dog how to heel, or not heel, but walk on loose lead, and behave themselves for you, because you've got just a little bit more control over the dog than you would have normally. As you can see, he's not stopping to. He normally drags his owner over to have a little sniff at the grass or the posts, or anywhere he can really. But as you can see, with this on, he's walking along quite happily, taking it all in, and I can let him have a time for sniff if I want to. Have a sniff. Good boy. When you're out on a walk, it's always really good to give the dog a time out, rather than just walking constantly. Give him a couple of minutes to have a little sniff and a wee, and like a little pit stop. And then when you do start the walk again, you choose when you're going to stop again. Don't let the dog pull you all over the place, making that choice. So I'll give him a couple more seconds, and then we'll get back to the walk. Looks like he might want to go to the toilet, we'll see. So the fact that he's stopped to have a little poop on this, it means he's quite relaxed, he's quite happy being on it. Because dogs, if they're anxious or a bit, don't like something, they definitely won't stop and have a poop. So anyway, I'm just going to pause while I clear that up. So we've had a little walk now, and he's very relaxed, as you can see, totally loose lead. Still not seen any dogs yet, which is a shame, so I wanted to see how he reacted on it. But maybe we'll go up a little bit further and come back down again. But the good thing about these as well, he can stop and have a drink if needed. It's not like he's got a muzzle on or anything. It's just purely to control the head of the dog. Once you've got that control over the head, the body follows suit, and they do as they're told. And it's not about control as in like, you are being controlled, because I love to give dogs a choice, but sometimes when you've got a big strong dog and they're pulling you around all the place, sometimes you just need a tool that's just going to help that situation. And I've found with Labradors, the figure of 8 Halty, once they get used to wearing it, it just works so well. Good boy. What a star. Aren't you, Teddy? Teddy, you're a star. Yes, you are.